Hey guys, welcome back to the bench. This is going to be a first. This is like probably, not brand new, but it hadn't been out that long. This is the PTS Griffin Armament Firearms Division Mark 1. It's got the integrated suppressor, M-lock, you name it. But it was brought to my bench that it wasn't working. I tried plugging the battery, nothing, literally just dead. So we are going to see what's wrong with it. So set this to the side here, take the stock off. It's got a Dean's connection to it, but here, I'll show you that. Battery, it is fully charged. Put it in semi, nothing. Auto, nothing. So hopefully it's nothing too bad to fix. Should be fairly simple, but let's get into it. You can't use like a regular like Phillips, I don't know what size that is or length, but I've got one of these long boys to reach the screw in here. So, first things first, take the screw out. Yeah, I haven't shot one of these or seen one of these in person, so this is a first. Get that bolt and washer out, just like so. Buffer tube's out. And I think that's the issue. Nice little quick video. The connection, if you can see here, it is completely smashed. So that's gonna need a new rewiring. Oh yeah, it's exposed too. So that's probably the problem with that. So what I'm gonna do, obviously gonna cut it from there, and then I'm gonna solder brand new wiring all the way through. So I'm gonna get the gearbox out. It's fairly simple. So we got the gearbox out. Fairly simple on taking the gearbox out. You have your body pin, you got this rear body pin. Don't forget the bolt catch. You have to pop the little pin out that slides inside of here. And then you have to hold down the spring catch lever that it goes in to get that out. Very, very simple. So what we're gonna do, this thing's super greasy. They put a lot of grease inside here, you can see, where the selector switches, like a lot. That's the first I've seen that. Normally, most AGs do not have that, so my hands are very greasy. Everything else looks pretty solid. So we're gonna, here's maybe a better, closer look. Yeah. And that is probably caused by when you seat the buffer tube and screw in the washer and screw in. It can pinch it, or this was just in a weird spot where it got pinched when everything was seating. So that can, definitely cause it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut this off since we aren't gonna need it. Slide it right down like that, easy, smooth. Let's see, it's a negative. I'm gonna keep the positive. There's obviously a point of replacing the positive. So we're gonna do that. Yeah, that kind of sucks because it's kind of in a bad spot. I didn't feel like taking all this off. But let me figure out how I'm gonna maneuver all this. I got this little fancy Amazon tool where it holds the wires in place. Let me do that. Hold the wires in place like that. so it makes things easy to solder. So this is a cool tool to have, but I will be right back. All right, so this is how I had it set up. The solder looks like it did really well. Let's see. Yeah, so I got the other side pretty good. I'm gonna do both sides, obviously, for a nice solid connection. That's a good amount on there. Freaking perfect, dude. Happy with that. Give it a nice little yank. I'm gonna hold this side. Yeah, it's good. Cool. And then what I normally do is get some heat shrink tubing, and I will add it to it, obviously for protection. Cool. Feels good. All right, let's do a retest. It sounds way better too. That's pretty good. Happy with it. Wiring came out really well too. So this will be back on the field. Just gotta button all this stuff back up again. Here, pull this back. Oops. There we go. Bam. All put together. Let's see. Perfect. There she is. All finished up, ready to hit the field again. So I'm glad you guys, whoever stuck to the end, appreciate you for watching, and hopefully you get some information out of this. But yeah, this is a cool rifle. But the failure point there, which I want to show. So as you can see, it's a different sling point. So what happens is when that wire comes across, that goes into the buffer. Actually, it faces that way. It's the wire that goes, to your battery connection. It must have got pinched here, because you can't put it here, or the buffer tube, the outer circumference of it, will actually pinch that wire as well. So there's a little note for you. So I mean, it's nice to have another sling point mount here, so he should be good and ready for the field. But thanks guys, I appreciate you. Please subscribe, like, share the video, and I'll bring more to you. Peace.